Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Welcome to the Dog Pound.
A boom, boom, boom.
You've got Brutus and Beefcake over here. You're Brutus.
Oh,
I'm Beefcake.
okay.
The Dog Pound.
Arf, arf.
Because now, we have to do every podcast up here with the fucking dogs.
For a little while. Until the puppy matures a bit. And now we get the ruckus.
The ruckus. What's happening, MC? Hope you're doing good tonight. It is good that... Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg, by the way. I'm Greg, and that's Beth. A.K.A. Brufus and Beefcake.
Hola,
I
MC.
don't know what I said, Brutus and Beefcake.
I know, it's kind of weird, but that's all right.
It's all good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hot out. I said to go rescue the dogs and some food.
It's hot. I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin' Henry.
What?
That's what MC said. Friggin' Henry.
Yeah, dude.
Changing the world around us. Well, at least for you and I.
Well, the good thing is...
Actually, you know what? I want that buffalo trace. I'm going to finish it.
He's right down there. Hang on a second. I'm going to try not to destroy the set.
Stretch. You can reach it.
It's also my good arm. The good thing is that Lucy, who was the one that wasn't so into him, is now absolutely taking the motherly role.
Well, but by motherly, you mean she snaps at him every time he
and
does
destroys
something
his
wrong.
face.
She doesn't destroy his face.
He's
Was funny though.
He lost both his fucking
Monday morning,
lower canines.
I walked by. Hold on, I'm telling the story. Hold on, it's a whole story. I'm walking by, and I literally like stopped in my tracks because I was like, "Is that blood running down her neck?" Like I was like, "What the hell?" I thought he must have really nipped her. Wasn't her blood.
It was his.
I told you, I was like, hey, Lucy had blood all over. You're like, hold on, let's look at his teeth. And he'd lost both of his bottom canine, right?
Yep.
Is that what we said?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's just barely a sip.
It's a drink. Start with it.
Not even a drink.
It's a drink.
It's like for little girls.
Just chug it out of the bottle then. Quit being a bitch.
I don't like it hot. It's half a drink. That'll work.
It'll get you kicked off.
Oh, in there.
It'll get you kicked off. Just lick that bottle. It's all good. We got some fun shit to talk about this evening.
Good evening.
While we participate in some beverages. I'm still sweating.
Even I'm not hot at all, which is a rarity.
It's hot out.
Yes.
Fucking hot.
I'm
Texas. The South Texas bullshit. Sun's going down a little earlier. Pool's 91 degrees. I just cleaned the filter here 2 seconds ago.
It says it still feels like it's
It feels like it's 100.
90.
No, it's not 90.
It says no, it's 90, but it says it feels like it's 89. I'm like, I call malarkey.
It's fucking hot.
So hot.
Yeah, I'm definitely envious of Celine and Travis.
Well, it's
Envy
hot.
shouldn't be a thing, but
It's hot and humid there too.
Yes, they're down in
Puerto
Rico.
Puerto Rico.
They're hanging out. They're drinking one of my favorite beers.
Which is? Did they send you a picture of something?
I literally.
How do you know that?
Come on.
Stalking them on Facebook?
Monday was my birthday.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you to all
birthday.
you guys that reached out.
MC said he finally found some Lagunitas Waldos, 11.7.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Is that a beer, right? Is
Yeah,
that a beer?
Lagunitas is a good beer. It's a good beer.
It's been like 2 years.
And let me find this fucking text real quick here. I just had it 2 seconds.
Was it from Travis?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I said, hey, I needed his garage codes and stuff like that to make sure I had everything. And I said, have a medalla for me. This is the picture he immediately sent back. He was already drinking one. And that was at 4:00 in the afternoon, which would be like 6 there.
Yeah.
6 and
Are they East
Puerto
Coast
Rico.
time, right? I think.
Are they East or just past that, an hour past
Hey,
that?
Siri.
But I was like,
what time
goddamn,
zone is
you
Puerto
never had a
Rico in?
medalla light? Medalla. MEDALLA. Thanks, MC. Appreciate it, man. It doesn't matter. It's either an hour or two. It doesn't matter.
Identified for time offset for UTC.
It doesn't matter. It's not that important, honey.
Eastern time zone.
It's Eastern. So they're an hour, right? So it was 3:00 when I was chatting with him. But he instantly, and it looks so beautiful there. They're right on the beach.
Yeah, they're at their second hotel, I think, starting.
It's literally tonight. I'm like, I don't hate you.
I think starting tonight, they're at the second. They spent 2 nights in San Juan, and now I think they spent 2 nights at the beach.
But even in San Juan, they were living it. They're right on the water. Fuck yeah. Cheers to those guys. Live that life. The kids go back to school on Monday, which is a good thing. Oh,
watch out. They get back on Friday. The kids go back to school on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Kids are going to be exhausted.
We didn't take a big summer vacation this year. I mean, we went to North Carolina, which is really nice, but it was a quick trip. It wasn't like...
Yeah, because we bought a pool and a deck.
I guess that's where the money went.
We couldn't afford it. We're like, fuck. We spent all of our money on doing a home improvement.
Well, at least we're using it.
Yeah.
Regularly.
Where would you guys go if you could go for like 5 days?
Wow.
Beth and I were talking about going back to Puerto Rico because we haven't been there in forever.
I would want to go like 5 nights, 6 days.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Or even, let's see.
7 days, 14 nights.
Yeah, 7 days, 14 nights. That doesn't add up. But
amount of time we can go.
I could go for 5 nights. Come back on, like, leave on a Sunday, come back on a Saturday, Thursday or Friday. What did I say? 6 nights, 5 nights.
So the good thing about Puerto Rico is it's an American territory.
Yeah.
It's U.S.
You still have to have a passport, though, right?
Nope.
No, you show your driver's license.
Your driver's license.
And do they take American money? And what do they give you back?
They take. You can get. I think it's all American. It's been 10 years since we went.
Yeah, I don't remember at
all.
I
think they use U.S. currency down there.
We should go.
I mean, it's expensive because everything has to be imported, right? Constructive purchasing.
Yeah, I saw that too. Constructive purchasing.
Yeah, exactly. It's good though. Fuck it. Hey, by the way, speaking of constructive purchasing, I saw this shit earlier.
Uh-oh.
This is an FYA for your awareness.
They were saying for your ass.
No, hackers may have stolen the social security numbers of every American.
Oh, goody.
Totaling 2.3 billion data points.
How and who?
And every single social security number.
Did they hit the social security office?
Mm-hmm. And every single date of birth and every single address for every single American.
Well, go into your...
Cozumel was nice. Chichen Itza. We went down there a little while back. We haven't been to Peru.
Did we go to Chichen Itza?
Yeah, we went to Chichen
Itza.
When? That's when we went to we weren't in Cozumel. We were in
Nicaragua, not Nicaragua.
Playa del Carmen. That's when we took that bus ride over to Chichen Itza.
Oh yes, was that Playa or was it the other one?
It was Playa.
Yeah. What's the credit monitoring one we used to have?
Yeah, so Norton is the one we have.
Well, Norton, but then there's the old Experian. You can actually lock your credit.
You can do that on Norton as well.
You can?
Yeah.
Well, I think
like we have Norton through work. They give us like a free whatever.
No, it's not free. It's just like
it's part of our benefits.
75% off or something.
No, it's part of our benefits.
I know, but you pay for it.
Whatever. About 4 months ago, after a notorious hacking group claimed to have stolen the extraordinary amount of sensitive personal information from a major data broker, a member of the group has reportedly released most of it for free on an online marketplace for
stolen these people? I'm sorry.
Personal data. Hang on a second. The breach, which includes social security numbers and other sensitive data, could power... He's not chewing on a cable, is he? Nope. Could power a raft of identity theft, fraud, and other crimes, said Teresa Murray, Consumer Watchdog Director for U.S. Public Information Research Group. This is, in fact...
So is the Social Security Office going to give everybody free?
That's what they're working on. They're working on credit protection, but you already have like that one free a year through whatever.
No, that's getting your credit report.
That's getting your credit. Or you don't have like credit monitoring.
No.
It says if this is in fact, goddamn pop-ups. This is in fact pretty much the whole dossier on all of us, then it is certainly much more concerning than prior breaches. And if people were taking precautions in the past, which they should have been doing, this should be a 5-alarm wake-up call. Or if they weren't, rather.
Who was it that we had before Norton?
Experian.
Thank you.
Yeah. Experian. So, note to self, just go out, lock your fucking credit down,
I'm looking now to see if
you can get them through like USAA or Bank of America. A lot of them have like some sort of relationship with something. CBD, yeah, central bank digital currency. Yeah, that's what it's part of. But you can find it. You can get like discounts through those ones. So go check it out. Lock your fucking credit down and keep an eye on it. Because this could be something that doesn't hit you for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Right. And your credit is basically the most important.
The only part that sucks about is when you lock it, you have to remember to unlock it when you actually want to apply for credit. Which is not
a big deal. It's happened to me.
They decline you, and then you're like, oh wait, hold on, I know.
I did it on my truck, and they're like, oh, you don't have credit. I'm like, yeah, I have. It just says because it comes back as like,
yes,
you have no credit or some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, hang on a second. You go in and you go to the app and just unlock it, and you say, or for who's going to be trying to run your credit or whatever.
Right.
It takes 2 seconds, but go check it out. Because this is a big fucking breach, dude. If they stole every single American fucking social security number, that would be insane.
Yes.
Right? That's just an FYA. Fix your ass. Is that what you said?
Yeah, fix your ass.
Fix your ass. What are you looking at now?
I'm locking my credit because I can't remember if it was still locked or not.
Well, you get pop-ups. Even with like all of them, you generally get pop-ups when somebody tries to hit you or something.
Oh, yeah.
That. Plus, if you have like a decent credit card, like something like, I think they're more like, I don't call them like credit cards or whatever.
What else?
But if you have like a platinum or something like that.
Do they even do those anymore?
Like I've got a few of them. If you got one of those,
do not ruin that.
Then generally they come with some credit protection, and then your homeowner's insurance generally has something.
Yes.
As does renter's insurance.
Oh no, I can't unlock it. I can't lock it on Experian anymore. I have to go to Norton. Which I don't have to have the app. I don't have the app downloaded on here.
You can go to the website. Whatever. Go check it out. Do your shit. It's all good. Conspiracy time. You ready?
Yes.
Do you remember that plane crash that happened like last week?
Yeah.
Well, evidently.
Did you say cheers?
No, I have not said cheers. I just said, welcome to the bar is open. Cheers.
Friends.
Now, conspiracy time is this. On that plane. So number one, the plane was like out of commission for 4 months due to, remember I said it was probably hydraulic or something like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. But that plane was out of commission. It was an older plane. One young lady that was on the plane that died had texted her mom that I'm scared to be on this plane because it's so old. Like there's like broken seats and like,
oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. And it had been out of commission for like 4 months because it was put on the side and it needed repairs and all of these things.
Okay.
But 8 cancer doctors were among the dead in Brazil plane crash, as 7 others changed flight at the last minute.
Holy shit.
These cancer doctors were working on a breakthrough cancer, and this is conspiracy. Put the tinfoil hat on, right? They were working on, so at least 8 cancer doctors who were heading to an oncology conference were among dozens killed in the plane crash.
said there were supposed to be 7 more.
And they weren't allowed to board because they were late.
Oh, thank goodness.
Right. The ATR-72 twin-engine plane carrying 58 passengers and 4 crew members was headed to Sao Paulo's, I can't say this word, International Airport when it nosedived. It didn't even nosedive. That fucking thing flat.
Yeah, it
planed, just fell out of the sky. Emergency crews confirmed on Saturday that they recovered the remains of all 62 on board, blah, 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 blah. These doctors were going to an oncology conference. These were people that were dedicated to saving the lives of others. He added that the total of 15 doctors were supposed to be traveling to a conference on another flight, and 7 of them had taken an earlier service, something like that. Like the planes got mixed up, whatever. Okay. It's all different. I can't say this word. Ethiopian Cancer Hospital and somewhere confirmed that BBC Brazil that 2 of its trainee doctors were among the fatalities. The thing that comes down to this article is not going to talk about it. They're talking about it on like TikToks and Instagrams and stuff like that, is what they were working on. One of the head doctors or lead cancer doctors, he was a young guy. On the plane with him was his his teacher from like college and his residency and everything. Professor, doctor, professor, mentor, and everything else. And he had discovered a way.
The kid had.
The younger doctor had discovered a way to basically shock cancer cells, like by introducing something to it, right?
Okay.
Which is like cutting edge, right?
Hopefully that was saved somewhere and somebody will be able to carry on the work.
That's the conspiracy theory.
Henry, what are you doing? Don't be peeing.
No, he's not. He's just looking. But that's the conspiracy part of it, right? So MC said, funny, mRNA was built off of the HIV. Reed said, doctors aren't flying on discount airlines. Dude, it's Brazil, bro. And these guys are like, where's their funding coming out of? But
he said it's all internet bullshit.
It doesn't matter. I said it's conspiracy. Put your hat on, bitch. Need that back talk. Dog over there scratching. That's what Reed reminds me of right now. Just down there scratching. Anyway, do with that information with what you may. Is if that guy was looking for something, it's kind of like
it's supposed to be groundbreaking.
Yeah, the catch is this also. Have you seen like there's 3 or 4 dudes that have died after they created a completely water-based, like you can run a vehicle off of water basically.
No,
right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, or generators that can run off of water, right? You just pump them full of water and they can run for some fucking random reason, right? Well, all 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers have died.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah. They just fucking
Why?
randomly died.
I guess the auto industry doesn't want them.
Right? So what do you think?
Well, you would just put it in your Ford or your...
Reed, Brazil is not exactly the most modern country. No. It's not. 20, MC said way more than 3 or 4. Closer to 20. Certain places in Brazil are probably they're not first. They're definitely not. Maybe second world. They're not first by no means.
I'm looking.
Doctors, it wasn't Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines would be a step up from them, bro. Just saying. Reed getting all fired up over there.
Just doesn't like conspiracies, babe.
Now, it's his job to live in conspiracies. He's a meat man.
What does he have? It's paper. No, he's got a piece of paper.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talk about.
I'm looking to see if it says. What is it? Oh, no. Henry had paper or like a straw. Oh, Mick destroyed that baby? Well, I told him not to destroy it. That's like one of Henry's favorite. I don't even know where we got it. Walmart?
And then Mick looks at me like,
you big
what the fuck
dick.
did I do, asshole?
He's like, isn't that what it's supposed to do?
No, it's not. I'm just saying, keep an eye out for cancer and all those things. Jungle Gym's discount flights, 20% off. If you go now. $100 bag fees. Probably.
Is that what he said?
No, he said Jungle Gym's discount flights.
Oh.
Isn't that from a movie? That's from a movie. I think that's from a movie.
I don't know.
Probably. It should be.
Why is my thing running so slow?
What?
My iPad's running super slow.
I don't know. Let's get in. I just needed to rebring that one up. Is that the way to put it?
Yeah. It's not. It used to be considered a third world country, but they've achieved big economic growth. So it's no longer third world.
It's a second world. It's not a first world.
I don't know. They're no longer considered poor nations. Wait. This is bullshit because it says, India is not considered a poor nation?
Fuck yeah, they are.
It says, which are no longer considered poor nations in the 21st century.
Is Brazil considered a second world nation?
Well, I don't think you can listen to this. I don't think you can listen to this if it just said India is no longer considered poor nation.
Thailand, India, Malaysia, Philippines, Turkey, Brazil, Mexico are considered second world countries.
Mexico.
Yeah, they are. They have areas.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, they have areas of great economics.
They have, they have rich and poor.
The vast majority of it is fucked. Just like India, where you have class systems.
Yeah.
India's fucked. And India's like Burma, like all those fucking places, they're going through some shit right now. Like with the
excuse me.
The native Indian people being like killed and all sorts of wild shit, and like,
why are they being killed?
Exiled because they imported too many fucking Middle Easterners.
Oh.
So, hey, it happens. That's not bullshit. Go out and look it up on your friendly ex.
All right. So there's conspiracy theory there. So, I mean, it's sad. Hopefully it's not true. And hopefully that guy's work with somebody
everywhere.
That guy's work was somewhere where somebody can continue forward with it, like other people.
Hopefully.
With him. I mean, hopefully.
He looked like he was like 30.
He probably wasn't working on it by himself.
No, but he looked like he was like 30.
I'm sure he's probably young. It's sad. That's in itself is sad.
Let's get into some kinky stuff.
Oh, yes.
What do you say?
This
is what you're all here for. You're all here for the kink. I mean, normal life kink stuff. So give me a second, and I'm going to paste a link into the chat.
MC said on those cars, they could drive across the U.S. with less than 3 gallons of water. That would be incredible.
Even Henry thinks the same. All right, here we go. I'm going to paste this link. You'll have to copy it if you can copy it out of there.
Hey, Henry.
And put it in there. This is going to be basically scroll down and find that little monster. I'm going to have to start kenneling him.
No, because he'll just cry the whole time.
Henry.
I love his little stinking bark. I know it's annoying as hell when people trying to listen. He's like, what? We're getting fired up in here. We're taking some cheers and drinking some whiskey and partying.
Somebody text Jess and say, hey, it's a kink show. But copy and paste that or go out and find it. It's on side post. You don't have to put anything special in. I just found it and I thought it was funny. But it's like 10 or 15 questions, maybe.
I do have a question. What's populism? Is that being popular?
Yeah, what?
Populism. MC said they've had 7-year push of populism, which supposedly brought in a ton more.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Growth, population growth, maybe. I don't know. But go out, check it out. Run it on yourselves. Because it basically gives you a rank on a score of like 0 to 90, something like that. I'm thinking of how kinky you might be.
Oh, you did know the score? I mean, how high it ranked?
Yeah, well, mine said 56 out of 90. We'll get to that here in a minute, though. Let me pull up this story. That little fucker.
He's very vocal tonight.
Evidently. Crazy. He just needs, like, his sister and his brother just aren't playing with him.
He's trying to get them to play.
Yep. New scientific quiz can tell you what level of kinky you actually are.
It's okay, H-Town.
There's a new scientifically proven quiz that can tell you just how kinky you are. That's right. If you've got a question or doubts about your sex life and time in the bedroom, this quiz could provide the answer. Spicy new sexual study has given people the chance to scientifically measure their level of kinkiness with a free online test dubbed the Kink Orientation Scale. And it doesn't ask anything like weird. You into dudes, you into women, doesn't. You're into blah, blah, blah. It's just.
It was a little generic, I thought. Like, I was like, but they did say they started off with 37 and then they tested some people and dropped it down to like.
Right.
They dropped 7 questions and then they dropped another
That's how you do it.
7 questions as they were going through other tests.
Because you can narrow certain things down.
It's a bit broad.
It's an odd precedent to set, and we can thank the researchers at the University of Brighton in the UK for putting this into the public domain. They thought that the stigma around kinks still outshines how common it is, or it has become, and people essentially like what they like. So the goal of this is really, it's not about like kink shaming.
Not at all. It's about understanding where your level of kink is.
What's your level?
Yeah.
Like, because like you and me, not you and me, like you and me are going to be different.
Right.
Like some dudes are going to be into like just all buttholes.
No, it doesn't even go to that.
Some dudes are going to be into like, hey, I want to smack the shit out of your ass.
Right.
Some dudes are going to be into like,
but it doesn't even go into that. It does
call
into
me
that.
a baby.
They had it very high level.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about. It's like, hey, do you. We talked about that one up in New Hampshire, from the mountains, where they had that baby fucking city. Remember that one when people could wear diapers and weird shit like
weird.
that?
It's weird for me. It's not weird for them. It's weird for me.
A kink can refer to any form of sex that is different to the widely depicted form of sexual activity known by some as vanilla sex.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with
vanilla guy.
I like vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla frosting.
Yeah, on like a quick, like, hey, morning. Like, hey, let's just knock this out real quick. But that's not saying like you can't do doggy or something like that. It's just like, I'm not bringing out like the shh.
It's not going into a long session.
Yeah, it's a quickie. It's like, let's knock this out real quick. I got a few minutes. One of those things. That's the way but yours could be different. That's the way I look at it. Vanilla.
Oh, I don't. Well,
like we're not
I like
choking
vanilla in
each
certain
other.
Things out. I like vanilla in certain things and not in others.
Right. Exactly.
Unless you like it from the front. So, exactly, Wookery.
You might, if you guys want, you're like eye contact, bitch, the whole time. And I'm like, no, just turn on the TV. Click, click.
All right. How long are you gonna be? Should I turn the TV on?
I just need 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. Just sit there. Shh.
I like how he was like choking from the side, not the front. I don't get the difference.
Well, side is this way, front is like down.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah. I mean, see, that again is like a different thing. Right? All right. You want to get into some of these questions?
Sure.
Let me get to them. Where the hell did the questionnaire go? I just lost the questionnaire. God damn it. I still have it. I got it right here. Oh, what the hell is this thing doing? It's talking about girthier penises. What the fuck?
Wait, what? I like that article.
It just, it switched articles on me somehow. That lad Bible, they really fuck you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All right, hang on a second. I got it right here. Somewhere, because it's a link. Here we go. If you're curious, you can try the test. But I did put it out on my Instagram. It's on on the Bar is Open Instagram. It's the link right after the post for tonight's show. All right, so here are the questions. We got to scroll way the fuck down. There we go. All right. I would describe myself as kinky.
Okay.
In these are the ranges: strongly disagree, somewhat disagree, neither nor, somewhat agree, or strongly agree. And that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's for all of them.
Right. I would describe myself as kinky.
Are you asking me?
What would you say?
Oh, I said...
No, it's okay. Just like throw it out there.
I said somewhat agree, I think.
Yeah, I think I said neither agree or nor disagree.
I said somewhat.
I'm part of a sexual subculture, and I was like, strongly disagree.
I said somewhat agree because I'm part of a book smut.
Oh, I was like, the fuck would I be part of?
I follow groups like...
You follow groups?
I'm in groups like, who's got the next dirtiest book? I want it gruff and dirty, or I want to...
I didn't think of that.
It's a subculture.
My friends describe me as kinky. I was like, no,
I said disagree.
Strongly. I was like, I don't fucking think so.
I said disagree. I don't.
My sexual interests are constantly evolving. I was like, disagree.
I said agree.
You said agree?
Slightly agree.
What are you into now?
Back from when I was younger to where I am today, I'm much more adventurous.
Oh, if you were to go all that way.
Well, that's evolving.
I mean, but.
Hello.
Maybe.
It's evolving. Not maybe.
No, dudes put their dicks everywhere. Like, that's just like normal. I'm not putting it in a dude or anything like weird.
That's not what they consider. I mean, yes, that's part of evolving.
That's the way
but evolving
I'm not evolving that much.
Did you spank somebody when you were 16 and do you spank somebody now at 45? Okay, yes. That's evolving. So that's evolving.
So I'm like, I disagree.
No, you're evolving.
That's called stasis.
You can say neutral if you're embarrassed by it.
I'm not embarrassed by it. I've done the same thing my entire life.
No, you haven't. As your wife, I know this to not be true.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. My sexual interest can be risky. And I was like,
I said,
not
really.
At all.
Yeah. Disagree.
Like I'm not catching the AIDS or anything. Mm-hmm. Pain can be fun. And I said somewhat agree.
I said somewhat agree too.
I have a niche sexual interest. And I was like, neither agree nor disagree.
I can't remember what I put for that one.
I don't think I have a niche.
I said neutral.
Yeah, that's the, yeah. Sex toys are important in sex.
I said agree.
Yeah, I think I said somewhat. I mean,
can't remember if I said strongly agree or somewhat agree.
They can be fun.
I think I said
throw
strongly
something
agree.
at someone.
Then something stuck, it shouldn't go.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I feel comfortable visiting a sex shop, and I was like,
I said
absolutely,
strongly agree.
Strongly agree. We've done that was like one of our first fucking trips. It was one of our first.
I had to pee really bad.
Yeah. Thus getting something.
And restrooms for customers only. Well, I guess we're buying something.
I have researched my sexual interest, and I was like, no.
Mm-mm.
Strongly disagree. Yeah. I often talk about my sexual interest with my partner. And I was like, neither agree nor
somewhat agree.
Yeah, I was like, neither agree nor agree. I'm gonna disagree. I'm like, when you're going at it, you're like, hey, let's try this. Is that discussing it with my partner?
That's discussing it with your partner.
I'm like, it's not. I guess I was thinking like the planning head of Greg, like going, oh, let's plan for the, you know what I mean? Discussing it in advance, like you're having coffee.
No, I don't. I think anytime you talk about sex, it's discussing it.
I don't know. I like my sex to incorporate a power dynamic. And I was like,
I said somewhat agree.
Neither disagree nor agree.
I disagree with you disagreeing on that. I think you somewhat agree.
All right. I'm going to smack. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Sit down.
Do this now.
I've never done that.
Oh.
Maybe once.
More than once.
Whatever. I
Whatever.
don't need to share all of our kinks.
Hey, I'm not worried.
It's important to chat with somebody before having sex with them. I would say yes.
I said strongly agree.
It's probably a good way to, if you're going to have.
I said strongly
just
agree.
note to self, you might want to let them know in advance that you'd like to have sex. Casual sex is fun.
I said disagree.
Okay, so I did. Disagree. I originally said strongly agree, and then I was like, casual means like
like
other
random
people.
Randos.
Okay, and then I went back and I was like, no. Scroll back and go disagree because I was like, wait a minute.
I said strongly disagree.
I thought because I was like casual, like you're just chilling on the couch.
No, they mean casual, like
like you're hooking up with all sorts of people. Yeah,
you'll have sex with whoever for whatever.
And that wasn't the case. But I had to go back and
you had to rethink your responses.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, what's the term casual mean in this situation? Having chemistry with a sexual partner is important.
I said strongly agree.
I said the same. And I feel comfortable purchasing items from a sex shop offline or
online or in person. I said strongly agree.
So when I did mine,
yes, drum roll.
I got a score of a 58 out of 90.
Oh my God, we're equally paired.
This indicates
I got 50 out of 92.
Did you really? This indicates average
level
kink engagement. Can you chew on your brother's face because he's chewing on my goddamn set?
Well, at least it's just wood. It's a 2x4.
Fucker.
It's not my bed. It's not my desk.
I need to get something I can shoot him with, like that salt gun.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Are we allowed to do that? Like if I put goggles over his eyes?
No.
Start shooting him. So anyway, go out. Do me a favor. Go out.
Not meaningless sex.
Go out after the show. Right. I will put something on the bar is open, and I want to kind of check this out. And I posted it where the link is. You can find that, and it literally is that fast. Like you can scroll through pretty quick.
You should do a poll on like
what you're saying. I can. I'll put like
average,
what was your
above
score
average,
or whatever,
below average,
or just what was your score.
You should take it again and answer like completely, like, a lot of no's and see what it says. And then all yeses and see what it says. So you can be like, are you below average or whatever it says? You're risk adverse. You're slightly kinky. You're kinky as fuck.
What's all of them? Like, I think as soon as you go like to that one question that was
casual sex, I think it goes,
it's like, yep, you are willing to like your dick to fall off.
Your casual sex would be careful. Do you run some risks? Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
you're the dude on the commercial for the HIV.
No, that's what condoms are for.
Why there's so many they cured it anyway. It's all cured.
Because some people get
crabs. Is crabs cured yet? I don't know. Womb, is crab cured yet? MC, you guys, I don't know the answer.
Don't answer that.
I don't know the answer to those.
Do I want this one?
I don't know. What is it?
The Wilderness Trail.
That's pretty good. You had that a while back.
Yeah, I think so. Woo! What's the proof?
Or what? It's an 80-ish.
It's 100 proof. Yeah, I'm gonna have some. Woo! It's my last glass. The cure to AIDS is money. No, well, not as much anymore, Wilkery. They now have payment plans for the poor. AstraZeneca will help.
AstraZeneca?
AstraZeneca may help. It's always AstraZeneca that will help you afford your medical.
It's like, just use this inhaler and you'll be fine. Is it AstraZeneca? I don't remember the name of it.
I don't know. I just know I always see the commercials like, if you cannot afford this medicine, AstraZeneca could help.
Is that prescription company or something like that?
I'm assuming it's a pharmaceutical company.
I don't know.
Ooh,
so we can follow that up by Kinks.
Okay.
We're going to follow this up by...
You didn't tell me about this part.
It's just kind of adding on to Kinks.
Okay.
Right?
Henry.
And OnlyFans model.
Okay.
Who went viral. After flashing the New York to Dublin portal. Remember that? Right?
Yeah. That's the chick that got it shut down.
Admits to having sex on her father's gravestone.
Well, that's jacked up.
Yeah. She's pretty hot. But it makes sense, right? In the world of viral moments and meme births, the New York to Dublin portal feels like an age ago. And that was like literally 6 months ago.
If that long ago.
Maybe 5 months ago, 4 months ago. But still, some legends go on to live like the OnlyFans model who flashed the Irish city. When the two-way live stream popped up in spring, so it was like March-ish, chaos seemed to quickly kick off with plenty of people showing pretty,
but she's kind of weird looking. She got crazy eyes.
Yeah, that shit.
She got Kurt Cobain crazy eyes.
So Ava Louise was apparently getting revenge for that controversy when she decided people of Dublin deserve to see her New York homegrown potatoes and showed her tits.
Homegrown potatoes.
The OnlyFans creator has left social media.
Where was she? Was she in Dublin or she was in New York?
New York.
Okay.
Somewhat disgusted after she claimed to film herself having a shag on top of her dad's grave.
That is kind of disrespectful.
So, okay.
Maybe she hang on to that.
Hang on to that statement right there because I thought.
Wilkery said, well, that's the worst place to fuck.
But according to Ava, the experience healed her. Well, I guess we'll all have our own methods of getting over something. I thought it was very cathartic, she said, the 26-year-old said. Being fatherless has led me to my job, so I thought...
Her OnlyFans job.
Thought the irony made for a beautiful piece of art.
She said her father led her to her job?
The death, the loneliness, the trauma of not having papa.
I lost my dad. I didn't get on OnlyFans.
So... We've got 2 dead bodies in the house.
Yes, we do. They're not that we have ashes of 2 bodies. We don't have
the ashes of 2 dead bodies.
I need to give to my sister and brother.
I'm legitimately going, oh, fuck. They're in your office at least.
Yeah.
They're at least.
But with the puppy, we need to put them somewhere non-chewable.
Could you imagine him getting into those fucking...
He can't get in them, but he could chew the box. And the boxes are really pretty.
What do you do with the boxes? Anyway, that's another...
I don't...
But I'm like, we're in the house having sex, and I know they're in heaven... Dominus hominus.
Dominus hominus omna.
Right? But they're still kind of here.
Well, it's not like they can't see us from heaven. They know all the freaky things we do.
Yeah, but their body, their ashes.
Listen, that's just ashes. Their spirits are gone. We can take them to my brother's. That's fine. I didn't know if
it's like dump him on his yard.
No, we're dumping him at the ranch.
We should dump him on his old house's property.
Hey.
Dude, it's your turn.
We're dumping.
What do you do with them?
We're dumping
bring them at the ranch. I know. Okay, we need to bring them over there.
I know. We're waiting for cooler weather.
No, not to the ranch. To your brother's house.
Oh, well, take them over there. You freak! You're so freaked out all of a sudden. You weirdo! You put a camera up.
I'm like this chick.
You put a camera up, and I told you not to watch the recordings because that's how hauntings happen.
I haven't recordings either. At night.
I told you not to watch the recordings because that's how hauntings happen. But now you're worried about the boxes of ashes because Zach Baggins once said they see more activity in houses that have the remains of loved ones.
And we've got 2 of them.
We got double trouble, bitches. Listen.
Do you guys have webcams in your houses? I'm just kind of curious. Because we got one. I got one so I can watch the dogs like during the day if I'm at the office or
here's the crazy thing though.
Like that.
I don't want to put it in the bedroom.
No.
But where is he when we're gone that we need to keep an eye on
But I can move it.
Okay.
And then you just plug it in, plug it out. And then it stays.
Where are you going to put it?
On a dresser or in the
on a dresser that faces the door. There isn't one.
I can put it in the bathroom. Yeah, I can put it in the bathroom. It's no big deal.
I don't know.
Anyway, do you guys have one? Because I'm waiting for one of those cute little video moments, right? But I was getting it like 80 billion pop-ups every time somebody would move in the house.
Oh my gosh, MC. What? He said, or Daddy's grave gave the best conclusion of remembrance.
That's awesome.
That was so bad. That was so bad. It was good, is what you're saying. Well, I'm just saying it was so bad.
That's the conclusion.
Stupid. And MC said
that. Oh, you know what I mean. That.
Oh, it is taking daddy issues to a totally different. I mean, that's extreme daddy issues,
bruh. That's a porno name. The conclusion.
Oh, it is like the third part of a series, and it's the conclusion.
The conclusion.
You better. One of you two better.
What is
register, trademark that?
What's number one and what's number two?
You better trademark that name or that word, so when people want to use it in porn industry, be like, "Pay up, bitches."
The comology.
Obviously, it needs to be MC. No, yeah, MC needs to register that.
Is it the comology?
No.
It's like the filmology.
That's too much like, what's her name? The vice president's name. Kamala. Comology.
The Kamala.
That ruins all of the sexual drive I have in my body when I think of her.
No cams in the house. That's so fucked up. No trust issues. It's okay. No
cams
we have
in the house,
cameras everywhere else.
No trust issues.
But we've just got a puppy that I was like, I
mean, I don't.
We don't do anything this bitch.
There's not a whole lot going on. Like, what do you mean by no trust issues? Like, he doesn't.
The government.
Oh, he's got. No, he said no trust issues. Like, you've got no trust in the person that lives in the house.
No cams in the house. That's fucked up.
No trust.
Trust issues. He should have probably a comma.
Trust issues or no trust issues because you have to have a camera. Let's see. Filmography?
That's what I'm saying. The filmography.
No, filmography. I don't get it.
I know.
That was not
Jesus Christ. It should be the filmography.
That's
the trilogy.
Orgasm tree. I don't know.
That's gay.
You're fucking gay.
Face is gay.
Your butthole's gay.
Your mouth is
that
gay.
was good. It means your butthole. Never mind. I'm stopping now. Okay, hold on. I got to find one.
We'll come up with a couple more. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Filmgasm V.
What are you doing, honey? This is a podcast. You need to actually talk. You can't just be.
The words are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, randomly just fucking talking like film. Yeah, it's like you've got you're pulling a Biden. Hey. Anyway, so nonetheless, she had sex on top of her daddy.
That's bad.
Sounds gross.
And it probably was very uncomfortable for whoever was on bottom.
Like being on the grass. You're just on the
No, you're on a rock. You're on a rock.
I mean, that's not headstone.
So did he have a headrest? Was she propped? Was like in the car? Oh, headstone, not a headrest. Headrest is in your car. Headstone.
Sponsored by My Pillow.
Or what's the one you put in the ground? What's that called? That's not
a marker.
A marker.
Yeah.
Was it on a headrest? A marker? What's it called? A headstone? Headstone or a marker?
It's generally ones that stand up.
Where they're flowers.
But what if it was in a crypt?
I mean,
that's kind of creepy.
It is really creepy, but at least it's indoors.
The doors are like, see, yeah. It could.
Maybe she did it on the headstone.
Zach Baggins probably needs to check into that.
Holographic discography. Wait, I can't. Those words are too big for my brain.
We're done with it.
Too big for my brain.
But we'll come up with some other names. We finished. We got the final one of them.
So the whole point was like, did she film it and put it on her OnlyFans? Is that what she did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but that's what. Anyway.
Sometimes I just want to join their OnlyFans for a month so I can see the crazy shit they do.
I just want.
I don't know that you can do a day charge. Can you do a day charge?
I'm
not familiar with OnlyFans charges.
People are so fucking wild that you end up all of a sudden you'd be like, I forgot I have 30 of these fucking things, and now you're sponsoring some chick's baby to go to fucking college at Harvard or some shit.
What?
Like that. Because you know what I mean? You have so many of those.
Oh, you forget about your subscription?
Like, it's $1. It's $1.
Well, now you have apps that will tell you about those subscriptions.
That's true.
which we probably should do because I see Apple $10 here, Amazon $20 here, Apple $15. I'm like, what are, I have no idea what these charges are.
If it's Apple Pay, it's my work lunch. That's how I pay for it.
It's not Apple Pay, it's an Apple chart. Like it's a
Apple Pay.
You need to get that shit on your
what?
Your ID.
Nah, we don't do that. Join for research only. Okay, so y'all set DM me.
Why does it have to be Greg for research only? Why can't I do it for research only?
Beth can too. Yeah. DM me or DM Beth and I or DM the bar is open. Like who you think is like the wildest one? Because
yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
I mean, it's got to be something fucked up. Like,
I have seen shit on what's the free porn site I like?
Pornhub. X and XX.
No, Pornhub. I think it's Pornhub.
No, where the girls.
Yes, you can. You just have to. I showed you. You can. You just have to click a box that you're over 18.
No, you have to actually
trust me. I've been on it.
Pornhub does not allow you to do it in Texas anymore.
Well, I got on it.
No, you were on X and XX or something like that.
Oh, here's the funny thing that I read the link that I click before I click on it. Pornhub. Free porn. Dear users, you may know your elected officials in Texas are requiring you to verify your age before allowing you to access our site. You go through all that, and then you go to the bottom and you say, sign in. Oh, you have to sign in. I didn't have to sign in that last time. I just had to say I was over 18.
You have to create an account now.
But here's the thing. If I'm doing it on DuckDuckGo, they won't keep it. I mean, but they won't be able to track my because I have an account.
You're creating an account now, baby girl.
Baby girl, don't call me baby girl. That's weird.
Baby girl.
Before I only had to say I had to confirm that I was over 18. Maybe everybody was coming. They were over 18 and they were like, all right, we're going to need to make this even a little bit.
Ashes.
Yeah, you're just being a weirdo. Everybody was just clicking they were over 18. Honey, you're just you're fucking mental sometimes.
Anyway.
You get one like whoosh.
Okay, all right.
Anyways, I didn't have to log in that one time. I just had to verify I was over 18. Maybe everybody was saying they were over 18.
I think that was right before probably.
I think it was right when it happened.
And that was on YouPorns or Pornhubs or whatever site. Like they decided that.
It's sad. That used to be my favorite one.
I don't know.
I haven't looked at porn in so long. And now that we have a puppy, I have even less time.
There's always time, honey.
No, I'm always chasing that fucker around when you're not here. And that's when I used to use my porn time.
What would you do if you had a neighbor that enjoyed nude sunbathing? Would you be upset about it?
I would just have to lay down some ground rules. Like, okay, here's Richie. Our neighbor in Phoenix loved a skinny dip.
Why do you have to lay down?
Because I need him to put a flag up when he's flying his flag out loud.
Oh, like so you don't peek over the wall.
Right. Because remember, in Phoenix, you have those cement walls. And so I would always be like, Richie, are you dressed? He'd be like, nope. And I'd be like, tell me when you're dressed.
Yeah.
So I don't care if he wants to do that.
If there's drones or something. But what if it was a hot girl?
I still don't want to see her all the time. Sometimes. I don't know.
What if it wasn't a cement block wall?
What if it was a hairy fat guy?
Okay. Same logic.
I don't care that he does it. I just don't want to be privy to it. Like, I don't want to be like, my eyes, I got to poke them out. If it's a hot girl, though? If it's a hot girl, I probably still would be like a little shell-shocked at first. Like, holy shit. Okay, turn away.
Yeah.
And be like, Martha, can you tell me when you put some clothes on?
What if it's this girl?
Well, no dude in their right mind is going to say that would be horrible.
So this chick is getting grief from her neighbors about her nude sunbathing.
It's probably the wife.
I didn't want to say it.
It's probably the wife.
Oh, motherfucker. It is absolutely the wife.
Or it's the husband because the wife is making him say, you go tell her that's offensive. And he is like, Brittany, well, I love it. Because, her name is Brittany, right? Because she looks like a Brittany.
Her name's Carla, by the way.
I mean, pretty close. Carla, my wife, and I do not appreciate. And he's like, but I really love it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm putting a camera up over here. Yeah. It's for your safety. It's for your safety.
I'm yelling at you right now.
Yeah.
My wife and I.
God damn it.
My wife and I.
Quit doing that and make sure it's only before 1.
I mean, I think that I would like to see her naked.
And after 7.
What is she doing while she's naked?
She's just sunbathing.
She just doesn't want to use hand lines?
Yeah, she's just sunbathing.
Okay.
I mean, is there a problem? Let's read the story. Carla Bellucci's neighbors are no longer
she looks so
speaking to her, but she says she doesn't care in the slightest if people don't like it, as her body is banging.
It is banging. I'm
and
sure
she will keep tanning her curves wherever she likes. Bull
she
Mama
married?
4 has shared how she loves to sunbathe naked, no matter where she is or who might see her. Carla Bellucci's
news, just so you know.
No, it's not.
It is. Totally
this chick
fake
is
news.
fucking OnlyFans chick too.
Yeah, no, of course she is. This is why it's
no
fake
longer
news.
speaking, but to her, but she doesn't care.
You don't give no shits.
42-year-old is no stranger to controversy. She often rubs people the wrong way. She had actually said that she's refusing to give her kids any inheritance as they've got plenty of time to work. Hey, there's plenty of rich people.
She that rich?
Yeah. I mean, probably.
Oh, fuck her neighbors.
Yeah, fuck her neighbors.
So is she married? She got kids, but she got
former glamour model.
She got no man.
She
got a man.
Shire was relaxed about comments on her.
Oh, she's probably really pretty too. You see her teeth.
And they're probably all there. They're just like got that dark.
She's got
they don't
fraggle tooth, or what did you call them? Like, and they're yellow. They always have yellow teeth. Why? No, not summer, but when they're like all
I love the barrel, but I couldn't care less. 5 years ago, my husband left us.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's a different story. My bad. I sunbathed Starkers.
That her husband hasn't left her, or he did leave her.
Sorry, that
was
okay. It was like a whatever embedded thing. 24/7 in my garden. The neighbors are probably mortified, but not my problem.
Can you imagine what her body was like before she had babies?
Carla, who previously shared that people shame her for walking around naked in front of her children. It's your fucking house. You do good.
Well, I mean,
there's
how old are her kids?
Probably young.
If they're like 13,
she is on the UK's most hated women's list.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't be less bothered by parents' opinions. I agree. People
UK has a most hated
if that was
list?
my neighbor,
we'd be friends with her.
I'm not mowing her lawn, but I'm not going to yell about it.
Well, by which lawn are you talking about? Get it?
No, like I'm not actually going to help her out.
Yes, you will. You help all of our neighbors.
I know, but I don't see titties everywhere else.
Well, she probably would put clothes on when you come over. Put clothes on when you come over to help her, hopefully.
But, so nonetheless, while it's not completely illegal to sunbathe nude, the law does have an exception in England.
In jolly old England.
It's not an offense to be naked in public, but you cannot be naked with the intent to cause distress or harm. Basically, you just want to walk around with your dick out.
Well, but is she causing distress, or are her neighbors just getting distressed? That's the difference.
So if she's just laying out on her back porch.
Yeah, she's not causing distress. They're just getting distressed.
Right?
It's a fine line. It's a fine line. If she lived next door to me and you were always offering to do stuff for her or shirts or looking over the fence, and I'm being like, okay, Carla, we got to have a combo.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to put security cameras up for our safety.
Oh, and you're going to look at them when I go to bed?
No.
Yeah, weirdo.
No.
Weirdo.
They're going to be recording 24/7.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to watch it after I go to bed. You'll be like, let's see what she did
when
today.
I'm at work. I'm just kidding. When I'm in the break room, I'm just kidding.
Weirdo.
Like, I've got to go to the bathroom. What?
Oh, you took it too far. You took it too far.
I would never do that. Number one, all of our cameras face this way or out towards the road. We already have 80 of them.
We do have a lot of them.
Fine.
We almost have too many.
It's good.
I mean, nothing ever happens here. I'm like that, and that thing makes so much noise. I'm like, we need to get rid of it. It's so loud that you forget it's in there, and you're talking to me, and all I hear is because that thing is constantly humming.
We probably should replace it.
Is it loud because it's old, you think?
Yeah, it's an older system. Anyway, it still records, so if you come by my house and I fucking catch you, caught me falling down the stairs.
Don't you go anywhere.
With all the audio and everything.
Oh, yeah, that was so fucking funny.
It fucking works. But nonetheless, if you are blessed with a neighbor like that versus some hairy-chested, purple nurple-looking motherfucker that's living next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be blessed. Like, don't complain. It could be worse.
You could have Richie for your neighbor, who was the sweetest man, but I did not want to see
He was shorter than me.
I did not want to see his hairy ass naked.
No.
I want to see your hairy ass naked unless you're trimmed up.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to see my hairy ass naked.
Buying that laser hair removal.
Tell me a story, honey.
There once was a.
You got stories? You got some stories? You got weak ass dudes.
Oh,
their weak ass ankles fall into some fucking sprinkles like a little
story
bitch.
Isn't like woo, but I just found it humorous
because there's weak ass dudes out there.
Because this man is suing.
Fall into sprinkles.
This man is suing an ice cream museum, an NYC ice cream museum, who says he broke his ankle jumping into the sprinkle pool. Like it's
the fact that there's a sprinkle
like Little
pool.
Jimmy's. It's an ice cream museum.
I know.
And his whole thing is that they tell you, Jeremy says in his lawsuit filed Wednesday in the court of Manhattan that he visited the museum in Soho with his daughter on March 31st of 2023 and suffered, this is what cracks me up, severe and permanent personal injuries. What's permanent about breaking your ankle? Yeah, you're always going to twist your ankle now, but hello,
He's a bitch.
We all survive that. I do it all the time. When he jumped in the sprinkle pool, a pit-like installation full of oversized plastic sprinkles. Here's the funny part.
Okay.
It's shin high.
It's literally shin high.
It's literally shin high.
And he tripped on sprinkles.
Here's a picture.
Like little tiny sprinkles. It's over there. Okay, let's see the picture. Because...
And it even advertises it that it's only pretty much ankle deep.
Oh, that bitch fell into something that shallow?
He jumped. I think that's probably the big problem.
But his little kid can get in there fine.
Yeah. 95% of people could
so
probably
he's
get in
got
there
weak ass ankles.
No, he probably jumped and twisted his ankle and landed wrong.
Like a little bitch.
But
do you remember going to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes. No, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid.
You had never been to Chuck E. Cheese?
They didn't have
Have you ever been in one of those ball pits?
No. Ew, that's full of germs.
I mean, not as an adult, but as a kid.
No, I've never been in one.
I think you were just a little too old.
I think I was too.
Like you were like
I missed it by
maybe like a 5 year
yeah,
window.
I think.
Because I remember jumping in that motherfucker one time and literally thinking I was going to die.
Seriously?
Because I was like, oh, yeah, I've never been.
You thought you couldn't drown? You thought you wouldn't be able to breathe? You were going to drown?
And then all of a sudden you get calm.
You were special
or
then.
You feel like
You're
the
special
hand
now.
Of Jesus come down,
and
of God, and grab you.
You're like, oh my God, I thought I was going to die.
And it's like a 13 or 14-year-old monitor.
It's like your brother going, you fucking
No, my brother would have
tard.
left me in. My brother probably pushed my ass in there. But right? It's one of those things.
It says, so the lawsuit says that the
move right here.
Museum of Ice Cream, which has 4 locations in the U.S., encourages patrons to jump into the sprinkle pool through its advertising and promotional material, creating the reasonable but false expectation that sprinkle pool is fit and safe for activity. It is.
This guy's a cunt. What's his name?
Let's see. I'll tell you. Jeremy Shore.
Yeah, sounds like a gay person.
Shore's lawsuit cites...
No, I mean gays and like homosexual. I mean just like an asshole.
Shore's lawsuit cites a 2019 post on the museum Instagram account that shows the sprinkle pool and asks the prospective customers if they are ready to jump in. So
I hope that kid's adopted.
It will probably get kicked out of court.
Because
he assumed reasonable risk when he decided to jump in.
The McDonald's thing. And they'll try and sue him because the coffee was too hot.
He said the injury required surgery.
Fuck him.
And future surgery, as well as therapy and diagnostic testing. What the fuck is diagnostic testing on your ankle?
They do like...
Can you bend it left and right? Yeah. Can you bend it front and back?
He required surgery because his weak little ankle couldn't step off a curb, basically.
I mean, he probably did hurt himself badly, but it's not the pool's fault.
No, it's his weak ass ankles.
Or it doesn't say anywhere.
Your weak ass ankle when you stepped off a curb one time.
Oh yeah,
and you went.
But I know I have. But I know I have weak ankles. I sprained my ankle one time, like when I was 22, and
but you're not suing the city.
No, I walked back home walking the dog. I was like, well, we got to go back.
Bad curbs.
I also sprained it when I threw out my shoulder. Still had to walk home with a separated shoulder and a sprained ankle.
In the morning, going.
I can't.
I think I died.
You had to help me take my sports bra off. I was like,
Bomber
I can't.
Was like, I want to play.
He totally thought I was playing, but I woke you up because I couldn't get my sports bra off. I was like, I can't pick my arm up, so I'm going to need you to help. Morning,
Beth fucking catches a toe running.
The cement was uneven.
Shit.
Needless to say, that was the last time I went running in the dark in the mornings. I was
with
like,
the dog.
Fuck that. No, and with the dog. If I ran in the evenings in the dark, it was without the dog. But so what it doesn't say, and maybe it's irrelevant, and that's why they don't say, but what is his physique?
What's his occupational?
What's his physique? Is he a 350-pound guy that
No,
tried
I think
to
he's
jump?
probably like a 165-pound doughboy.
What's a doughboy?
Doughboy is just like no muscle, like
Okay.
none. Like just
like skinny,
soft.
skinny fat.
Yeah, skinny fat. That's a good way to put it. It's like skinny fat.
I just thought it was funny that he's
Maybe
anybody
like
will sue for anything.
Skinny fat.
I found it hard to believe that,
but like,
and lawyers will take on most cases, so I don't know why I found it hard to believe that somebody would take on this case. Excuse me, I think
right? And he's probably got like a big ass neck beard. His daughter her name is like Serenia or something like that.
That's stupid.
No, I'm just fucking saying.
Probably like Stella.
Same fuck, Serenia, Stella, fucking same thing. It's
not
her fault her dad sucks.
I kind of want to follow it just to see if the court is like, okay, dude, you're ridiculous and the suit is ridiculous and we're throwing it out.
No, they will.
But it is New York. But it is New York.
Yeah.
So
I guarantee they will settle, and then they'll end up having to have a new sign that says "Do not jump.
Jump at your own risk" is what it will say.
Risk.
Yeah.
Step at your own risk.
Do not jump. Step into the sprinkles pool at your own risk.
Lifeguard on duty.
No lifeguard on duty.
Or they have to have a lifeguard on duty for the sprinkles pool.
If they tell them there's no lifeguard on duty, that takes the onus off them.
Who's the asshole jumping into the kids' sprinkles anyway? Because that's the other side of it. At a certain point in life, we
you just let your daughter do it. I disagree.
Pit. No. You saw how big that. Share it again. Share it again, real quick.
It's not big.
Okay, we all.
It's decent size,
but it's not that big. It's literally
probably 20 by 20.
Do you really want to walk through that thing?
Well, you're not putting your mouth in it.
With it, yeah, you know what I mean.
Is there contagious shit though on your feet?
Yes.
Oh no,
athletes' feet and everything else.
But it's the same thing with the damn balls. I don't get in that because ew.
Well, number one, because you're an adult.
Well, no, but even if I had a kid, I'd be like, you're not getting there. That is septic waiting to happen right there.
Then you have to go home and like delouse your kid. Like you spray them down like they're going to prison for the first time.
You gotta
for the second.
Give me like somewhere in there was thrush. We gotta get you
kids been to prison like 2, 3. Like they get deloused on a regular basis. His little toy. His toy.
Okay, it's not paper.
Finally, it's something he doesn't destroy.
Yeah, I would have been a bad parent because I've been like, your ass is not getting in that ball pit. That's disgusting.
MC said, feet have the largest pores on the body. Imagine the tenactin needed.
No, that's
what they just like churn over the sprinkles.
I mean, maybe they spray disinfectant at the end of the day. Because they're probably
sprinkles, man.
They're probably petrified, or there's plastic or petrified, and they probably can sanitize it at the end of the day. But listen, I'm not. How do I say this? Because I'm not like I don't not go someplace because of germs, but I am definitely like, oh, hand sanitizer. You need hand sanitizer. That was disgusting. That random pin you just used to sign that bill, you need hand sanitizer because 5 people who haven't washed their hands and rubbed their butthole. Just use that pen to sign.
Monkeypox is back
again.
Yeah.
Did it go away?
Well, did it ever go away?
Or did they just stop talking about it for a little while?
Because
now they're moving on because the new COVID flirt didn't scare anybody.
I know, right?
And the new flu didn't scare anybody.
Oh, yeah, everybody missed the flirt.
Now they got to bring monkeypox back to scare people.
Fucking died. I forgot to plug it in. But the WHO.
The band? Because I would trust them more than I trust the doctor organization.
Just released. I can't believe I forgot. The fucking Chargers right.
What was it? What was the story called?
The WHO released the
monkeypox.
That thing has to recharge, or otherwise I can't do any of my stories.
Monkeypox and the WHO?
And the WHO.
POX?
Monkeypox.
POX.
Yeah.
WHO.
It's not only in the gays. It's just that. So
I had viruses. No.
There was total of like 500 globally, and like 24 deaths. Yeah.
Out of how many people?
There are roughly like 8.3 or 4 billion people right now.
MC and Womb are going to correct you on that and give you the actual numbers. So let's wait to see what they say.
How many people on the planet? It's like 8.3, 8.4 billion right now. Something like that.
So crazy to me.
Yeah. But 500
is like what's that like? Is that even what's 1% of?
It's roughly 11,000.
What's 1% of 8 billion?
1% of 8 billion is 800 million.
No, what percent is? You said 500 divided by 8.6 is like
0.0000000
exactly
like almost infinite.
It was 8
zeros.
8.6 billion.
It's roughly something like that, right? Anyway, But like 11,000 people have been infected, and it's mostly African nations. So the WHO came out and said, this is a very concerning thing. So they're going to start trying, I guarantee, to start trying to push vaccines.
Oh, it won't let me go any further.
Turn it sideways.
Oh.
You have to unlock your.
There we go.
There you go.
It's 0.000000005.
Nothing.
Why are we trying to scare people? I mean, don't go grooving on sweaty people.
MC said there's been under 20 cases I've seen reported. Remember, like a while back, maybe probably like 10 years ago.
No, like a year ago.
No, there was one that was like 10 years ago. There was a dude that was like on a plane, got transported, and it was monkeypox apocalypse.
Wait, what?
Monkey apocalypse.
He had monkeypox?
Right. And all it was helicopter views of the guy being transported into the.
Was he the only person on the plane?
CDC. Well, no, they had gotten him off the plane, and everybody else was fucking.
Oh, I don't know anything about this.
This is like literally like 10 years ago. He was.
Well, we didn't know how to fix anything 10 years ago.
Bullshit.
We didn't unless you were rich. That was when you had to be rich to get 10
years ago.
10 years ago was when what's his name got AIDS and got fixed.
No,
Tiger Blood.
He's been like that for years,
but
like
it was
20 plus years.
It hasn't been that long.
Fuck that. Yes, he has. 100%. 100%. 10. We moved here 6 years ago.
That's why I'm saying it was 4 years before that. Maybe
Dude,
I don't know.
We
Maybe
literally lived in Arizona. It wasn't that fucking long ago. No, it wasn't that long time.
6 years is a fucking long time, bruh.
Not really, bruh.
Yeah,
telling you. Fucking phone.
I was trying to find it.
No, it doesn't.
Would you like my phone?
That's basically the story to it. It's just be aware that that's the next pandemic that's going to pop up.
I don't want to sound mean, but I just feel like the media just tries to scare everybody.
What do you mean you don't want to sound mean?
And
it's not mean?
No, this is what's mean. The sad part is there are people that still fall for it.
Like 52%, 51% of the country still fall for it.
Which I'm like, when do you like?
Well, based on last voting cycle. What are you gonna do? The thing you need to do is have like actual realistic conversations with friends.
Well, we do.
No, we do. But like friends, like reach outside the bag, outside the group. Like who?
Well, I don't.
Which couple of friends could you reach out to?
Nobody, because
all my friends are like, no, this fucking country's going. You know, we're fucked.
Except for the friend we had over on Friday.
Which one?
That said he would love a one world government. I heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say his name.
Yeah.
And I understand that you and Travis educated him at the end. You're like, oh, and then ultimately he wasn't saying what he really thought. Like his thought process came out and you're like, oh, you nincompoop. This is what you really mean. He was like, yeah.
Fucking.
No, you know what?
He went full retard on Friday.
So are you saying like my friend in Phoenix?
Yeah. Like, or any friend.
Well, listen.
Well, I know one of your friends.
My friend in Phoenix, I have come to accept that when she gets all her parents' money, then she's going to change her tune. What I can't accept is like when I know smart people, especially when they're freaking Aggies and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote for Biden again." I'm like, "Again, you fucking tard! It worked out so well the first time. You want to vote for him again?"
How's that manufacturing job you work for?
Are you kidding? I think he makes more money than me.
No. She got laid off.
Who?
The one that worked for Ford.
Oh, yeah, she can't get a job, but I don't honestly know how she votes.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
It's pretty fucking straightforward.
Oh.
It's about as simple as you can.
But that's because she always likes to be different from everyone else.
No. It's pretty goddamn.
I know, but that's her thing. Like, she may hate it, but she's going to do it because it makes it different.
No.
There
are certain people out there.
I've grown up with her. I've been friends with her for 40 some odd years. I understand why she does things, and so I don't even bother anymore.
That's the conclusion you came to.
Yeah, it is the conclusion. I'm like, oh, she just likes to be different.
I said the conclusion.
You're stupid.
The conclusion you came to.
And it's so stupid. I didn't even hear it. It could be the 100% whiskey
it written
proof.
Down right here. The conclusion you've come to.
Thank you for MC for putting that in my life. We're gonna make a shirt that says I've come to a conclusion.
What's your conclusion?
And then what's going to be the caption under it? I've come to a conclusion. It was great.
God damn it, that was funny. The conclusion.
We always talk about all these shirts, and someday we're gonna do them.
It's just like goo.
No, it doesn't even have to be goo. It could just be like I came to a conclusion, and the cum part is capitalized to the rest of it, and it felt amazing or something stupid like that. Ooh, this whiskey, 100%.
Yeah,
kicking in. Gonna have one more.
All right, let's get to
my feel good. My feel good. I liked my feel good. Let me get rid of the monkeypox thing here real quick. So, this story, it came across, it was like, and it was more, it says, one key success for U.S. women's gymnastic team is a support dog to calm nerves, which I think is pretty amazing. So I'll show you some pictures here in a second, but the U.S. women's gymnastic team, who I don't know if this is current or early, but it said time of the article, 8 medals, which may be down to the excellence of the effervescent Simone Biles, although it has further explanation. All throughout the games, Beacon, the golden retriever, had been within petting distance of any one of the 5 members who may have felt some pre-performance jitters. Topic of mental health. So we all know topic of mental health has been a big thing ever since Simone dropped out of the 2020.
The twisties.
The what?
She had the twisties. You would get...
No. In 2020, she jumped out because of her mental health. She wanted to focus on her mental health.
No, I know, but he had what was called the twisties. And it was caused by her mental health.
How does your mental health give you the twisties?
It basically, it's like getting vertigo, but it wasn't just her mental health.
Because she gets so stressed, or what?
She was getting so stressed out. She was getting the twisties, and it was causing her her head, it's like her ears were spinning her.
She had vertigo.
Kind of. So they called it the twisties.
Because she's in gymnastics, but it's actually called vertigo in real life for you and I who aren't a gymnast.
Yeah.
So anyways, so the topic of mental health has been since she withdrew in the 2020 games.
Henry the dog.
I'm telling you, right? What?
Nope, you're good.
Oh, Beacon has been with the team since it was undergoing Olympic trials in Minneapolis, with so many hopeful young gymnasts sitting jittery on the sidelines for their turn. What could have been better for their nerves than a big, goofy golden retriever walking by and sticking a big blonde snouse into their hand? Beacon followed the team to Paris, where he became a hit among rival teams. So the Tokyo Olympic all-around champion, Suni Lee, posted a picture of herself with the shiny nose pooch from the trials. Thank God for Beacon, which helped launch him into stardom. And he is ridiculous fucking cute. Give me 1 second. He's a professional stress dog and therefore, of course, has an official Instagram account. His trainer...
Nice.
Is the former rhythmic gymnastic coach, Tracy Callahan Molnar, who says he's got incredible powers of intuition and empathy. He will find exactly which member of the team is most nervous and often go offer his service as a comfort dog should they accept it. Here's some pictures.
All right. Henry's going to start training soon. He'll get into...
no, we're not.
He'll get training.
Are you going to go? Because you have to bathe them before every event, just so you know.
Training.
Oh, puppy training, yes, but I don't think we're going to...
He doesn't need to be a
support dog, a therapy dog. It's a lot. It's a lot of stress on the dogs is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Because they have to be bathed. They have to wear
Lucy,
shoes.
on the other hand, was halfway through being
and then COVID, which probably was also a blessing in disguise because she had to go through 5 more tests, and I do horrible at tests.
It'd be more on you. All right, you ready?
Yeah. So here is, look how cute he is.
Goldens are the best dogs for this. Goldens and the labs.
I still want another golden eventually, like a pure golden, not a golden doodle. So there's one picture. Look how cute he is. He just looks like, he looks so calm, right? He looks like
just chilling.
I am peace and tranquility.
Absolutely.
And then here's this one with the U.S. girls team.
He's like, look at all these hands on my neck.
He's like, I'm so happy.
Choke you, bitch.
Happy. The only one missing is Simone at that point. And I think that's all the pictures. Yeah.
But you got a one-on-one with Simone.
Yes, but I just thought it was really cute because we are huge, even though we won't partake of probably putting our dog in it. We're huge proponents of dogs cause a lot of calm and peace.
Fuck yeah. Like, that's why all of our dogs are like, except for, well, even that asshole.
Well, that little
You're a high-strung dude. My dog over here, Mickey, he Peter.
Yeah.
Give me kind of a little bit. And then they get together, like kind of like on the go, like his brain's
Peter.
Kind of
Yeah. When he's talking really fast, he's like, and sometimes I'm like, can you please repeat what you just said?
And Mick comes up to him and they're like synced up. And then they chill.
Look how he's like, no, and I really like when I have
dogs
a tough meeting or a bad 1-to-1 or something that, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to take my puppies outside. We're just going to chill.
Yeah.
And, or I'm going to go put something in the washing machine and watch it spin. For some reason, that whole.
You do that?
Oh, it's so calming, dude. The other day I watched it do it.
Is that a thing?
It's
Is that
a
like
thing.
I never heard of that.
I've caught myself doing it 3 times. It's hilarious that I'm like, I'll
Black
just sit there
labs,
and be like,
yellow labs, brown labs, golden labs.
listen,
any of those,
it's any breed who is good with people.
Yeah.
American bulldogs, great with people. Make them a therapy dog.
Amazing dogs.
I call them American.
Oh yeah. Because
pit bulls.
Justin Governal.
Yeah.
He's always rescuing.
Well, and they are pit bulls, but people tend to take them better with American Terrier, American bulldogs, or whatever.
My feel good is very, very similar, but kind of different.
Kind of similar, but same, but different.
It's another puppy. This little fucker.
I'm catching up on the dummy jumping into 2-foot pole. He's retarded, injured by sprinkles. How do you say that to your friends? What happened? Oh, I busted my ass going into a ankle deep sprinkles pool. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, that place you should have been there. They didn't have handrails. They didn't have any signs. I stepped down 9 inches.
They didn't have a handrail. It was right there.
It was spring. My daughter had
just told me to jump in.
My daughter had just gone into that, and I didn't know. I didn't know that my ankle would have just seemingly roll over. My 300-pound body would roll over my knee and cause my fragile little ankle to just on my 6.5 foot.
Ankle injuries happen to 90% of us.
If only I'd done like those Pilates classes that
not even that
Steven was telling me about.
Do the ABCs with your foot.
That Steven knew. Steven told me I
you have weak ankles.
Kenneth, you should do those.
You want to laugh? You want to laugh though, because Heather's
Sabrina,
all the time.
The teenage witch girl that just could walk through all those sprinkles.
Heather all the time is like, girl, you got weak ankles. We got to work on that. I'm like, no shit. I sprain them every other week. But I thought it was funny that she's like, you got to work on that. So Steven, Pilates coach, was right. You got to work on that shit.
Exactly. This is Gizmo. The dog went missing in Las Vegas in 2015.
I already told this story, just so you know that.
Oh, motherfucker, did you?
Yes. He was gone for 11 years.
9,
11.
Fuck.
A vet found him. They scanned him. They emailed the owner. She found him. I can't.
Hey, let's do this one again.
This is how much attention you pay.
A sunbather that lives next door to
That's your feel good?
Hey, that's my new sunbathing neighbor.
You need to pay better attention to me.
Dude, it was like weeks ago.
It was.
There's only so many feel goods. Okay, I got another one. How about this one?
How about this one? It was your birthday on Monday.
This one's been around for a while. So this is an orangutan.
But it still was your birthday on Monday.
It was my birthday, nonetheless. But this orangutan you can see I think you can see a scar on his face. Hang on. Blow this up.
Under his eyes?
Yep, under his left eye.
No, it looks
like
his
right eye.
Both.
Under his right eye, just over his nose. Okay. So this is the first great ape that they've ever seen.
He's a orangutan, not a grape ape.
He's still considered a great ape.
Grape ape.
Not a grape ape.
Do you remember that cartoon?
Ape. Yeah. A great ape, an orangutan that has healed himself.
Was it?
He had an open wound on his nose.
It didn't go across both eyes?
No, it was just right under his right eye.
Okay.
And what he did is he went, and I've been hanging on this story forever. This is the first time this ever happened.
Okay.
That they've ever documented, I should say. He found a particular plant in the forest and he searched it out.
He knew what he needed.
He knew what he needed, and he chewed it up. And over
put it on
days,
his eye.
He packed
That's what
it
cavemen
into
used to do.
Right? And then over time, he'd take it out. He would clean it again with water, and then we'd go get some more.
So he's in the wild. He's not even, obviously.
No, he's in the wild. He's in the wild.
Listen, they're fucking smart.
Healed. And then I saw this other one on Joe Rogan. This just came out maybe like 4 months ago or something like that. But this happened. But there was another one on that I'm sure you guys have seen it, where it's orangutans have learned how to spear hunt.
Well, that's not scary
for fish
whatsoever, because then they're going to turn into Planet of the Apes.
They're hanging off of
and spear hunt us.
So they've basically entered the Stone Age and the.
So you know what's weird about that is, if I'm not mistaken, the orangutans in Planet of the Apes are the ones that figured out how to like attack.
I think, but they're genetically modified initially.
Oh, they're science apes.
Thanks to Mark
Wahlberg. No, he was just the astronaut.
So nonetheless,
they really are fish.
Yeah, like, you can Google it.
I'm not going to Google it.
But it's literally this.
That's the same thing. That is like
leaned up and he's got a spear and he's learning how to do it.
It's amazing and scary.
It's kind
and
of
then he's going to meet AI, and him and AI are going to take over the world, and then it's literally going to be Planet of the Apes.
You know what I mean? I fucking hope so.
And we're going to be their slaves.
I hope so.
I'm going to be dead.
What else are you going to do at this point? You know what I mean?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
New season. If you guys are looking for something, there's nothing on TV to watch right now. But there is a new season of
Nature Gia. Gia is Gia, right? Gaia.
Gaia.
On Gaia. She's like an AI, right?
No, Gaia is like Mother Earth.
But I think there's a commercial with Gaia.
Google that shit. I'm making stuff up. He said nature/Gaia. I imagine.
Orangutans can pull your
penis out of your fucking
pork apart without roasting you.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, that would. I mean,
listen, they're scary and they're mean. And
I don't think so.
No, they're all mean, and they all They all eat you when you die.
There's a new season of a show called Sweet Home. It's a Korean zombie / monster.
Can't believe you started watching that without me.
It was good, dude. You're not gonna like this one.
Why? I watched the first one,
dude. You don't, stay up long enough to actually watch anything with me anymore.
Well, because you come home so freaking late. It's not my fault.
Where the fuck? What do you mean I come home?
Listen, I chase that puppy all damn day. I am tired, and I go to bed.
I'll watch Sweet Home.
I go to bed at 10:30. I literally color for an hour, and then it's light out at 11:30. And I don't even know what's wrong with me because it used to be 1 a.m. reading, and now I'm like, don't even read when I go back there anymore. I like color. I'm like, baby, just tell me. I'm gonna color.
It's not that bad.
So the baby was gone all day.
So dramatic. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Take a page off your book, biatch.
Giving us some
love. Thank you guys. We were small but mighty tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good. Just
if you haven't, please thumbs up before you walk out. Walk out? Yeah, walk out. Before you log out.
Head on out.
Before you head on out.
Get a good night's rest. We'll be back on Friday. Have a great Thursday.
Friday, happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was probably a very boring Monday birthday because you didn't want to do anything.
That worked.
You didn't want to take the day off. You didn't want to go to dinner. I was like, dang it, you're old now. You don't want to do anything.
It was a Monday birthday,
Note to self, I will never be like that.
It's fine.
I'll be like,
Friday's our anniversary. No,
Saturday.
Preparation for our Saturday anniversary, but we will be off on Friday. So we will be chilling, and we're going to be
going to get our anniversary dinner because I know you're going to have people over on Saturday.
Nah, we'll go. I don't know.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
I already know.
But we love you guys. Catch you later.
Adult coloring books are epic. Yes, fuck MC, especially when they're digital. Yeah.
Cheers. See you guys. Have a good night.
Love you guys. Have a great rest of the week.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.